up, everybody? Gonna be running a little bit of Dynasty mode here on College Football 26. My Nebraska Dynasty. First things first here, we got a matchup against Notre Dame. Looks like it's at Notre Dame. We're gonna hop into some recruiting. Check on this. Pretty late in the season, my recruiting class is just about wrapped up. I got a lot of the guys I wanted. Got a lot of the guys that I needed. Look at running backs. So we got one committed. I just worry that I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a whole entire position group hit the portal or something. So you really can never have too much of any position the way that people transfer in this. I want this guy a lot. He's 6'6", 206. And the reason I want him, boom, platinum 50-50. He's already got Press Pro. So I think he'll develop into a really good player. So far we're leading for him. We need to close him out. Quarterbacks, I've got two. Didn't mean to get this guy. I just accidentally offered him and I was first on his list and he committed immediately. Other guys are gaining ground on us in this one. Alright. Let me just make sure I got all my visits scheduled. I can have visited. Or scheduled, I mean. Yep. Looks like we're good. Go ahead and check my Heisman watch. I don't think I have anybody in it. Nope. All quarterbacks. Alright, let's hop into the game. I've been using a different playbook recently, actually. I'm using Ohio State's. I like that one a lot. So, dang, this is going to be a good matchup. 94 overall for me, 94 overall for them. Their defense is their strong point. It's going to be a tough game, I think.
Some would call it swag.
Of course, it's raining.
Some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Irish. South Bend, Indiana, beneath the Golden Dome and Notre Dame Stadium. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Notre Dame...
I hate hearing that. The runner-up from last year's national championship, Nebraska Cornhuskers. I gotta make them say the defending national champions, the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this.
Gotta win the championship this year. Just sucks because every year it feels like I gotta get a new quarterback from the portal. Because the guy that I'm planning on starting hits the portal. Or playing time. Like, dude, the senior's gone. You're going into your sophomore year, year of the starter. Stay here.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
deep in the season, that crisp air all around you, and this feels like a must-win game, guys.
This is a game that will impact the college football playoff. It'll have conference championship implications, and it'll have bowl game implications as well. David, so much riding on the line in this one.
And you can feel it, man. You can feel the energy. The players this week, they were on high. Like, you could tell they were ready for the challenge. This is going to be an absolute showdown.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
The
Turn the
pull and
corner.
throw off the
Gosh,
RPO.
dang it.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Huskers look to keep this drive humming. The give to the tailback. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. When you're called Corn Huskers, you're like a big red thrashing machine, and you're going to get it done on the ground.
Just going to chew up the ground yards. Just going to eat you up, play physical, be different. And that's what Nebraska fans want. Throw back to the old days, the glory days, and they want some of that here in this recent history.
A strike
Break that.
downfield.
Dang.
They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got
I
it.
barely got that ball out. Pretty sure my QB got
I just
smoked.
continue
Yep,
to
he
be
got hit.
impressed watching this guy play. Good decision making, very accurate. He's obviously got a lot of talent surrounding him, so no surprise with that last completion. He's now over 3,000 yards on the year.
They'll move the wide receiver. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Going for 6.
There we go.
Touchdown, Huskers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
I think a lot of people probably
Go Big
expect to
Red,
see
baby.
that, right? They're playing on the road.
Number one team in the country. On the board first.
We've seen that before, and there was no hesitation. Opening drive, they go right down the field, they score a touchdown, and they made a statement.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
Man, look at those
From
storm
inside his
clouds.
own 10, let's see what he gets.
How's this rain
Nice job executing
not
all
producing
of
any
the
lightning with all
assignments
those
they put
storm
us up
clouds
to
over
that
there?
return at the 22. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense comes out. First time they've had the ball today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can
Get him.
climb the ladder. He's going up against one
TFO.
of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Trying play action. And the
Let's go.
quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And this
Atta
offense
boy,
comes out
Caesar.
first down, tries to
I think
run the
Caesar made that
football.
first play,
No
too.
answer. Second down, they go for the pass. They give up the sack. This defense on point early in the football game with 2 great plays.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last.
Oh, come on.
It's complete. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking downfield on first down. Buying some time. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
This is a defense that's going to be aggressive, and they're not going to just sit back and rush 4 guys on that play. They're going to send the blitz. You're getting smaller, faster guys fighting fire with fire. You know this quarterback is athletic, but we've got fast guys too, and that time, that was a great play call defensively.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. On target over the middle. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Irish have always been built on the run, but timely completions are important, like the great Tom Clements back in the day or John Hewart.
Got to be clutch, right? Got to be balanced and got to find those moments where you can thrive. It's always a system, it seems like, at Notre Dame where it's been built around the
Pick that shit. Oh my God, 44.
They got to get that element of balance to really take off and get to that next level.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in
supposed to be
man
like
coverage
one of
that
my
time.
best
They were in
defenders
zone.
too,
They fooled
man.
him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that's
Let's go, another sack. 2 sacks already on the opening series.
The coaches talked about
Jalil Scudder, that dude's a beast. He's over a 90 overall.
They've already sacked him twice. This will pay dividends throughout a football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the tight.
Oh, that was all me. I fucked that.
Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Notre Dame once backed up near its own goal line, now on the move. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun to give, looking for room. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking to throw for it. He wants it all.
Ah, nice play.
He's gonna take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
Never even pay attention to this formation, really. There ain't shit in it.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Power football with the run. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period.
End of the first quarter, knotted up at 7.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats.
Damn, they converted 3 for third downs on me that opening possession.
They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second.
Some mesh whips.
The
Mesh
Huskers
dagger.
trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down.
Oh, why'd he stop right there? I thought he was going to keep on going.
And just a short, safe pass.
He should have kept going, dude.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy.
Better catch and run opportunity if he kept going.
I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's caught. It's Rich. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to.
Looking to take a shot.
God.
Going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play.
What is this flag? PI?
Incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
Yeah, they were all over his ass.
That penalty is going to be a coaching point in position meetings this week. I mean, he is going to get an earful from the coaches on the sideline. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run.
I like those plays.
Great job finishing with his pads.
And the Huskers in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
Motion.
And now in motion.
Jesus, I hit motion button like 15 fucking times.
Off play action. Nowhere close.
Nothing.
On that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now
They really didn't pressure.
Yeah, and I'll give him toughness points. He stood in there, stared down the barrel, got whacked, but I won't give him smarts points because he threw into double coverage. You got to make a better decision than that.
Shut up.
Try not to get walloped, and definitely don't throw him into double coverage.
You want to talk about shaking down thunder from the sky. That's what they're doing here on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily
Let's run the fucking ball, QB.
Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you to step out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Catch the fucking ball, you pussy. Jesus fuck.
And in this weather, man, you start to see more of this. You try to throw the ball harder to penetrate it through the weather and get it to your target, but just catching a football that's a little bit slippery sometimes, you'll see some of those drops, and it's just part of the game.
It's incomplete, and this
Hell
will be a
yeah.
boost of confidence
Sweet.
for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on
I'm going to miss a field goal.
They'll send out the kicker here. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise.
Wow. How'd that not get blocked?
Absolutely perfect. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Tough to beat Maction, gentlemen. You know that. And let's take a look at the highlights. Buffalo needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Western New York behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. They're trailing by just 4 to Central Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping
What
an
the
eye
hell?
on it for us. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire.
Dude, why did my guy start doing those animations like that?
That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Guys, let's take a step back and talk about Notre Dame. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their name. They've played really, really well. The question is now, can you keep it? David, how many times in the past have we seen a team outside the top 25 finally get ranked and then get blown out the very next week?
And there's not a lot of difference between 25 and 45. A lot of times, so many people close together. So earn that ranking and try to keep climbing.
Throws toward the end zone.
Swat it. Yes.
Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or
Fourth
even
and
take
long.
the lead before the break. The Irish send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one.
Terrible. Terrible punt.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field.
Take a shot
You want
right
to
out
talk
of it.
about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term.
He's going up top. And it falls incomplete. But it could have been
I had to
much
throw that
worse
thing
as the defender
quickly.
was right there.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Fucking Christ.
Close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Huskers will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line.
Jeez, don't like this.
Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the...
Sacked him, hell yeah.
Coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Man, I thought he was just throwing that out of bounds. I had no idea that guy was over there.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Wow.
Inside the 25. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. That touchdown grab, the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, you know, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
From inside his own
Damn, hit the burners, bro. Come on.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. This drive will get
It's not a
started
good
from
play,
the
actually, for
37-yard
him.
line. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Second down coming up. Back to pass. Fires to the right. He makes a catch.
Fucking,
Knocked down
thank
a back
God. I
after
did
a
not
run
think he was
gain
going to hang
the
on to
field,
that.
spotted at the 43. It's first and 10 from the 44-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Lets it fly. Hits him in stride inside the 10.
Hits him in stride.
White crossed the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Well, this guy already has a touchdown. He almost had a second right there. You saw how good he is after he has the ball in his hands. Great job by the quarterback. A, finding him, B, getting it to him quickly, and then his speed and his God-given ability does the rest. He's got his offense in great field position.
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Really nice physical running that time. Nice push up front by the offensive line. Getting it in for the touchdown. They now take a one-possession lead.
Let's go Tavita.
A little bit of time left in the first
Tavita.
half.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be...
All the rain games are annoying as fuck. Oh, shit.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Awkward looking tackle there.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are. Will you roll the dice here late in the half, David?
And you know the defense is going to be really, really conservative, so I think it's an opportunity to be able to take a shot, see how much of a chunk you can get before then you decide really, Jesse, how you want to finish the half.
Just can't turn it over and throw a pick if you're the quarterback here. You have got to be so smart if you're going to be aggressive with your decision making.
He'll pull it down and run. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick it off to start the second half.
Damn, I thought I was going to get the ball.
Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Quick completion
Oh,
right.
good tackle.
They
Damn.
stop him almost
Oh,
immediately.
no.
Short gain there and still a little ground
Caesar.
cover to pick up the first. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down.
Let's go.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. And guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
He gets it away from his own end zone. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Going for the big play.
Dude, why is my QB so ass?
Taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Good awareness by the defense. In this situation on the field, you know there's coordinators that like to try to take shots deep down the field and catch you napping, but the defense was ready for that one.
The volley cheers going on high, and here comes the Thunder being shaken down on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And he missed it. No good. It's still a 3-point game after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much to show for it. This
Damn
defense
it,
has
I just
kept
tried to
them
take him
bottled up
out.
all day. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Irish facing
Let's get after him
challenge
here.
on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got an open
Awesome.
man. He's loose. Touchdown, Irish. They take the lead with the 6. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. You want to talk about taking the wind out of your sails. Drive the ball down the field and miss the field goal, David.
You know what? Don't leave it up to kickers. Execute better offensively. I think you move the ball nice. You got to keep that in mind. But, Palmer, I think you got to stay aggressive and don't settle for field goals.
Yeah, because you got to know there's just no margin for error right now. You just have got to be able to execute at a high level.
Now the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete.
All my passes are like orange and red.
There. 3rd down coming.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quickly complete. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't make the connection, and it
Holding.
could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call.
Hell yeah. Good job, JP.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here.
Little boy JP.
First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Just keep slinging it. Bring in the heat. He's going to take off. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
Well, that's a great job getting the sack on the blitz there. And one thing Notre Dame has always seemed to pride themselves on defensively is hard-nosed, tough football, especially in the front 7. And linebackers that can play downhill and not just make plays in the running game, but get in the backfield and blitz the quarterback. And you saw all...
Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He'll try to do it himself. Still on his feet at the 45.
I don't give a fuck. I'm going for this shit.
A couple of yards shy of the 1st down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard.
Get up!
I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. The Huskers with the 1st and 10.
Kind of got away from the running game.
Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. The idea was to sell that play fake. Nobody was buying it.
You're right, Reese. That D-line, they looked like they had their ears pinned back, and they were coming after the quarterback. You saw dudes rush upfield. They got to that QB fast.
Steps away to find some room. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws.
Man,
Just
this
trying
QB's
to
hurting,
set
huh?
their safeties closer to the line of
It's a
scrimmage,
minus 10 for his
anticipating
speed.
that they would get an
No
opportunity
wonder he
to
feels
got
slow as
some
shit.
room,
Let's go. Let's fucking go.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Irish back on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking to throw on first down. Got him downfield. Turning on the Jets. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. To the air on first down. Pressure
Good
is on
sack.
the way, and the pressure has arrived,
Good
and
fucking
down
shit.
he goes at the 30.
There's a very high standard and a high bar when you're playing defense at Nebraska. You always hear people talk about the black shirts. Well, this guy right here, he fits into that because of his speed. You saw on that blitz, they had no shot of blocking him. He's able to get home to the quarterback to come up with a massive sack.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. It'll be interesting to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that
Get him
physical
down.
ground game.
Let's
And
go.
they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter.
Am I gonna snap it? Nope. Here we go. Fourth quarter.
And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play, just outside the 20. Opening play of this drive.
All right,
will
let's go
come from
defense.
their own
I mean
23.
offense.
Leaves it with the running back.
First
Brought
down.
at the 33, but not before he gets
All
10.
right. I'm gonna take it nice and slow and chew this
Play
clock
callers love it
up.
offensively when you can run the football when the other team knows you're going to do it. That is called imposing your will. And here in the fourth quarter with the lead, very first play of the drive, you break off a nice run. He might just call the exact same play.
Jesus
right again
fucking
here.
Christ.
He's gonna
Dude just
lose it
ran me
on
down
that
behind the
play.
line.
The Cornhuskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Motion from the wideout. To the air on second down. Makes the grab. It's a seam wide open.
There we go.
And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground.
And the running back there did everything that he's coached to do, right? They've got the lead late in this game. You've got to stay in bounds. You're finding yards. It's a positive run, but you're not going out of bounds. Really well done.
Leaves it with the back.
Come on.
And the defense holds firm.
Dude,
No
the injuries in this are
ball on
fucking
that
stupid,
play.
bro. Like Notre Dame
Not
can
so
just
fast.
get
That's
hurt
gonna be
all the
automatic
time and not
second
use
and
any of their
short. They're just
fucking
gonna turn around and hand it off.
timeouts.
But how about the
No, that's
penetration up
bullshit.
front defensively shutting that play down?
Yeah, and if your defense wants to be aggressive, well, that's fine. 3rd and short, I still got 4th down as well, so don't be afraid to be aggressive on those and play action, because defense a lot of times
Timeout.
expects run.
For what? Nobody used one.
Down the field.
Everybody still got 3 timeouts.
1st and 10. Give to the running back. Breaks a tackle and he's got room. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
Oh my God!
He's forced out of bounds, close to the goal
Man,
line,
DeVito
and
wants it, bro.
touchdown.
Yeah, I think my thought process needs to be points are good. Because if I get a field goal here, that's fine. I take the lead by.
Did I go out of
I gotta
bounds?
go the length of the field, but I
Oh
also
my
want to run this
goodness.
clock, let it continue to work. But the goal is to get
Into the end zone he goes.
Yeah.
Touchdown, Huskers.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive
All
coordinator.
right,
on
10-point
that drive
lead.
as well. There are a lot
Way
of
over
coaches
half
that
of the
play
clock.
Very conservative, very close
They're
to
gonna
the
have to
mesh, run
go.
the ball, and
Hurry up.
count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now
They're gonna have to score
touchdown
quickly.
late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
I know you want to take what the defense gives you, but at this point, you have to push the ball down.
Get him to the ground.
David.
Yeah, and that's exactly what the defense wants you to do. Check the football down. That's what they're going to give you, but we need scores. Down multiple scores. Got to push the ball down the field. Take more chances.
He's taking a deep shot. Ball's in the deep.
What the fuck?
Slips one guy, now he's loose. Finds some room. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What kind of bullshit was that, dude? What did I just witness? Whoops.
Scored a touchdown. You've made this a 1-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to
Guy was on his way to the ground and like snapped up.
To give it back to the O.
Look at that shit.
Getting
Oh
set
my
for the
God.
point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get
Oh, they
closer.
scored quick.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Oh yeah,
Kevin?
whoops.
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Baylor is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Robert Griffin III, and they are right back in this. They're trailing by 13 to TCU.
Come on, offense.
For now, it's back to you.
Let's
fellas.
go,
Of course,
boys.
If anything changes from Big 12 country, you'll
Oh
hear
no,
about
my
it.
running back's
Thanks
getting
for
hurt
that big
too
on
now.
that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes
Ah,
live.
shit. Okay, hold on.
Here's the handoff.
It's gonna be your last carry of the day,
They'll
Tavita.
make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
Oh, okay.
This time
Oh,
of year,
okay, cool.
when you're the higher-ranked team,
I just
you're
needed a
getting
first down.
everybody's best shot, and guys, they
Finally,
answer the bell.
thankfully,
Coaches
we
in
hung
this
on.
sport that say
That was a
nameless,
tough
faceless
game, dude.
opponents. You got to be able to show up. You got to be able to bring your best game to the park, regardless of who you're playing. A lot of eyes on this one, David, because of the rankings. But man, they were easily the better team today.
Well, and I get that nameless faceless, but when you play a ranked team, it gets your blood going a little bit. And you could tell they were ready to make a statement. Played a good squad. They
Go
made it
Big
look like they
Red,
were a
baby.
good squad, proving why
Undefeated
they're
for
ranked.
another week. My guys got pretty banged up in that game. It's getting late in the year. I wonder if we have a bye. I doubt it. Hell yes, much needed bye week. No. Oh wait, that's the guy that I've been in second place for him. I like to get at least one guy, like fill my needs and then get at least one guy for each position. Because you never know who's going to transfer, dude. It's the Wild West. Land one of these guys or both. I only wanted this guy, I think, because he was number 2. Oh, he's got a 50-50 badge. Good acceleration. Jumping on there. Let me show his jumping. Good spec catch, really, 89. I feel like he might progress quickly. With the second ranked class right now. 4 5-stars, 13 4s, 2 3s, and a 2-star. 20 total commitments. I should probably back off some of these guys so I got room to bring in transfers. Oh, look at that. You just got passed. I mean, I've got enough hours. I can go ahead and just keep these on this guy. But yeah, that sucks because I've even got more hours to spend on guys, and now I'm behind on him. I've got 65 on him. And we're hard selling, I think. Oh, we're not even hard selling. That's why. What the fuck? Jesus. That's why we just lost this guy, probably. Well, he didn't commit to Michigan yet. What the hell is going on? Another bye week? Is our final game not against Iowa or what? Okay. That brought their school influence bar down a little bit. Pretty neck and neck. Did just log me out. Come on, dude. Just commit. Okay, so I had 2 bye weeks in a row to prepare for Iowa. 5 and 6 Iowa. Ah, it's at Iowa too. God damn it. Back in first place for Seth. Recruiting battle now, actually. We should win that now. Man, my stud tackle's still hurt. Broken tailbone. Hopefully he comes back next year. He's a junior. He's been an All-American. So, Big Ten champion, preseason All-American stuff. Alright, let's hop into this game.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national
Hawkeyes suck,
championship,
boo.
the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Hawkeyes will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Cornhuskers offense is on the field for the first time today. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Paul.
Yeah, Dave,
19th ranked stadium.
Last time these teams played, one team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You have got to be able to play within yourselves and play one snap at a time.
Goodness.
Got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. He's got him. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
Let's go, baby.
Slip through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get
Boo,
the
Iowa.
nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
Oh, my recruiting class dropped to 3 now.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive.
Show some of
Just
that
4
quick
plays.
score ability.
And they close the deal with a 58-yard touchdown
It is
pass.
cool how the stadium is striped black and white or black and yellow right now.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Iowa's offense will take the field for the first time. defense in a bunch formation. They'll run it from the gun. Got the first down and more. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And that is just an attitude.
Hold on one second. I want to look at the stadium a little bit. Never been to Kinnick. I'd love to go to a game there. Iowa fans are dickheads, though. All right, there's that hospital. They do the wave, too. Children's Hospital. Huh. Come in a little clearer, please. Huh, I can't get it to... I know. I guess... I wonder if the visiting sections and stuff in these stadiums that they make are actually accurate. Because we've got Nebraska fans over here, and Nebraska fans way over here, and up there. Huh. I think the game's in Lincoln this year.
Running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Yeah, it is.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. It's a running room. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the back.
Dude, I swear, injuries in this game, they got to tune it or something, because there's so many injuries. And I know that there's a lot of injuries and shit in real life too, but like, dude, this is a video game. Like, I want a little bit of realism, but I don't want fucking guys getting hurt every other play, especially like late in the games. It's like guys are always hurt.
He's got his man, makes the grab. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move.
Obviously, third downs are so critical because you get an extra chance to wear that defense out. Great job by the offense. Great job by the quarterback completing the pass, getting the first down, moving the sticks.
Good job, 25.
Continue to wear on this defense.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Trying to set up the screen.
Attaboy, 15.
That one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. The Hawkeyes need a massive chunk play to move the sticks here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going to try to get it himself.
Fucking fumble it.
He gets it to the 38-yard line, but this defense forces a fourth down. And here comes the field goal unit.
Long field goal.
Everything will have to be clean
55?
from 55 yards away.
Ooh, nailed it. Iowa's always got good special teams in real life. I don't know about on the game. Iowa special teams are always good. Their offensive and defensive line play is always usually pretty good. Just a very consistent team.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Should not have thrown that. Should have handed that bitch off. I wonder if I can throw that orbit. I think I can.
Nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Rich. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Huskers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense up front? Their front seven, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
They'll run play action. Going deep.
Oh, what?
To stop the
How
threat.
did he catch it?
Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass.
I thought it
You
was
cannot
led far
stare
enough down the
your
field.
receivers, because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36.
Actually, let's go watch that. 'Cause it looked like my guy was in front of it. Yeah, that's one of those. It's just a gameplay. Like, look where the ball's headed. And then all of a sudden snaps into the defender's arms. Ball's headed directly towards my guy's hands. Play probably should have been incomplete.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got his man on the right. Smashes through the tackle. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Looking to throw on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just...
Dude, I guessed inside pass.
The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9.
And this defense is figuring out
Nice to know you can guess inside pass and then inside leverage, and the guy will still win inside.
And after the catch, they're really good. Got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeye. Fitted in the window for the score.
This would literally be so Nebraska right now. Like, if we ever had a season where we played this kid, we would get to Iowa and just fall on our face.
Another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not second and long. It's not third and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football. But when I do that, I give the running back space. And right there, you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Get off me.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines.
Oh, they're doing the wave. I wonder if that's the actual song they play during that too. It probably is.
Looking looking downfield on first down.
Fucking block, dude.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback.
What was that dude, a
just
monster or
behind the
what?
midfield striker from
Jeez.
49.
All right, well, that QB knows he now has to get the ball out of his hands quick because that
Blew my guy
defensive
out of
end
the...
turned
Dude,
the
what?
corner.
Did my tackle not even... We got a 5-man box. Got 5 blockers. My tackle lets him go right by. What the actual fuck? Because if he just got a hand on him even. I have number 4 over there. No, a second longer, 2 seconds longer. I have that guy breaking towards the sideline.
Fast.
Got to the top of my
Huskers have
drop
put themselves in
and
dire
got sacked.
straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Fires it down the seam. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down.
That was
Third down's
there.
coming up.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Huskers will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt is on its way. Locked those heels at the 10 and didn't go backwards. He makes the
Punt's
fair catch
high.
there.
It holds up there.
Iowa has the ball back on offense. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
And it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Can't put that guy in hard
They'll
flat.
keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough.
Man, Caesar's got hurt again, dude.
All right,
He was
nothing
hurt a
flashy
bunch
there.
in the
He just
last
did what it
game.
took to get the first down.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw.
Of course, because I was on that fucking guy.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line.
I know it's early in the game, but defensively after that play, you know you have to tackle the catch. When this guy gets the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous after the fact. So it's okay for him to make catches. Just got to get him to the ground quickly.
And I've seen some crazy things with wide receivers. Like, they want the football. They call for it just like he does here. He wants the football. But, man, you've got to make plays. And if you're going to be loud and you're going to be that guy, when the ball comes your way, you got to make plays on it. And he doesn't do it there.
Flips it out to the back. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the
Oh,
middle.
come on.
Now
Jesus
they're really
Christ.
starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella I trust. I'm going to find that matchup, get him the football for the 1st down.
Good tackle,
What a
90.
job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And as a defensive player, you see so much option nowadays and so many different variants of it. And you got to play very disciplined, sound football. And you could tell he knew he was responsible for the quarterback. He goes and gets him, sits him on the ground, creates a tackle for a loss.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
Man,
An
my guy
explosive
just
play
not
for this
cover the
offense.
tight end or what?
Out of the gun to give to the back. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. work in the red zone. They can't pick up the
Jesus
first
Christ,
down
what a
without getting
drive.
into the end zone. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Yeah, and that's a really good job by the defense, because when you get in that third and medium area, listen, you got to be worried about the run and the pass. Did a good job playing both, got it stopped, now forcing a 4th down.
Looking to the end zone.
Yes.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll
Thank
take a break to
goodness.
check him out. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man. It's Rich. Forced out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, and that's the kind of play that can really get a drive going. Now from their own 20-yard line, it's 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The offense has it 1st and 10 from their own 20. Out of the gun, the inside give. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And that's gonna be it.
Catch the fucking ball, you bitch. Jesus Christ.
3rd down. The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. From the gun on 3rd down. Got it in the middle. It's Rich. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And the defense there
not
goes
playing very
zone
well right
coverage,
now.
maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Under fire. Complete to the right. The junior making a clutch play and turning in a big catch. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Wide open downfield. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield line, 48. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. He's got an open man. Wide open
Let's
space.
fucking go.
Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the 1st half.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska!
A really nice job on their
What the
final
fuck?
drive of the 1st half, David. Calm, cool, collected. They had balance, excellent execution. They're going to take a lead in here at halftime.
It's so much easier to go into half with that positive momentum, that positive juice. Now we can point to what we just did. Great job taking the lead. Now you go make your halftime adjustments.
Damn, that still about went through the end zone.
And he'll just
Took a lot of
take
power
it in.
off
This
of
drive
that.
will start at the 25. Iowa has it it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. A really disappointing end of that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
Yeah, and I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that, let's
they're slicing and dicing my defense.
Plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running...
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There was just...
Let's go.
The defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And that big, bad Husker front just keeps wreaking havoc in the backfield.
I mean, that's what you want. You want the defensive line to dominate the football game. You don't want to have to blitz and bring all these extra bodies. And this defensive line, this black shirt defensive line is doing their job.
Fucking tackle! Oh my god, dude.
And they pick up a better than 30
What in the actual
yards on that
fuck?
completion before the defense brings him down.
You gotta be shitting me.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in 3rd and very long. You know.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
3 sacks now in the first
Oftentimes
drive.
with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. And he broke 1 tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa! And that one will put him
What
up
the
in
fuck,
second half.
bro?
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. to the air on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. And the Huskers are in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. He'll keep it himself.
Try to juke. My guy didn't even attempt to do it.
Yeah, and how about the QB? Calls his own number and all these options, obviously multiple plays. He decides to stick with it, get some positive yards, and now what's next off of that? What's my next read off of that? How am I going to mix things up and keep this defense off balance?
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Looking to throw on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And it won't make the connection.
Why, though? Like, I don't understand why those passes are getting orange and red and shit.
He's one of the fastest.
It's fucking stupid,
This
dude.
quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up.
I don't know why he decided to turn and throw the ball away that direction.
Couldn't find anyone
I'm
open
clearly
here.
running to the right.
It'll be 3rd down.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Zings it complete to the right. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline...
Why didn't you block him?
I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
No,
Dude, if we could block somebody...
He got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This crowd knows when to bring it. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the right. Touchdown, Huskers! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more
It's
uncomfortable.
getting pissing me off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. You know, coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Looking deep down the right side.
Dude, he about caught that off of my deflection. I would have freaked fuck. I would have just fucking rage quit.
And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the
No, I
punt.
wouldn't. I'm up on
Getting our first look
these
of the
fuckers.
afternoon at the punter. On his way back from the 20. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on second down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
This QB has been so comfortable all day long. Obviously having a ton of success. You've got to affect him. You've got to put some hits on those body blows so you can make him wear out and physically feel you. This is the first time really getting to him. This defense needed this bad.
Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end.
Good catch. I didn't even throw a high ball, and the ball was it almost sailed clean over his head.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game.
All right, let's keep it on the ground right now.
Stand to the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Running back's pretty healthy right now.
Going to the running game. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
Of course. Now it's going to start that bullshit.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to him on the ground. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
He's up to 51 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. The Huskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. QB draw. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late, didn't get the first.
Watch this, here
down
comes
last
another
one.
Iowa
It's not gonna
injury.
surprise anybody if
Oh,
turn
they
around and hand it
had
off
to use
again.
their own timeout.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Third down play in the red zone.
After this one, though, Iowa injury.
Fever pitch.
Betcha.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it inside the
Oh, look at
10,
that.
and they'll mark it at the 9 where it'll
What do
be
you know?
first and goal.
And this is a situation this offense trains for. Having the lead late in the game, running the ball to ice it. They're just bleeding seconds off the clock. It's been a beautiful
Oh, fuck, I
drive
thought it was
so
a run
far.
play.
And the defense, even though they know that...
Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And they
Wow.
take it in for
Got
6
lucky.
more points.
Now
And
my
that is a
quarterback's
drive and a
hurt.
score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Ooh.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll rely on running behind the big left tackle here.
Oh, Jesus.
They'll mark him down at the 37.
Big hit finally worked. Big hit never works now, it seems like. It's nice to see one actually work.
A little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to...
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now facing second and long after the defense came up with that sack.
Well, what a great job by the defense and phenomenal effort chasing down the quarterback, getting that sack for a huge loss, and now they're licking their chops, lining up in tempo. They're ready to do it again.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. And the Hawkeyes need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got his man.
Let's go, baby.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. On fourth down, trying to find his man.
Let's go.
Can't find his man.
Fuck the
It'll be
Hawkeyes.
incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. If you like old-fashioned, grinded-up, run-over-'em football, that last touchdown drive was for you, Jesse.
That was impressive, man. Great blocking up front and tough physical running.
I need
by these
one
ball
first
carriers.
down.
And now you wonder how the defense responds. Like, are they going to get way more aggressive to try to stop the run? I got to do something to break the rhythm of that running game.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, running
shit.
back on the move. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Watch injury. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it.
15-yard line.
That's such bullshit,
Man
dude.
down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
It's alright, I can just QB kneel now.
Running out the
Fuck the
clock,
Cockeyes.
formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
Hell yeah.
I'm
Wrap
sure
up
they
a
would
perfect
like
12-0 regular
road trip
season.
much earlier in the season, but in
Going to the
this
Big Ten
particular
championship
case,
now.
What does bowl eligibility mean for the offseason?
Well, it means
And
15
the
extra
playoffs.
practices at the bowl game to develop young players. Getting to a bowl game helps your
They might have not
recruiting.
think
It's
we
gonna help in the portal.
threw the ball that
All of a sudden,
well,
people are gonna get a
honestly.
lot more excited for what's coming next season, David.
Yeah, and I think this squad, I don't think they're excited about the practices necessarily, but a lot of these seniors that have been around, man, they get another dance. They get a chance to play another football game, make some more memories with their boys, so this is a big win today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis.
Let's go.
Thank you for watching another presentation of
Give me a run for my money.
college football.
I'll say that. It's tough to play at away games. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. There's a QB. He's a pocket passer from Illinois. E. Drake, you could go ahead and just transfer, bud. Big Ten championship against UCLA. Sweet. Should be a good one. Wonder if we have any awards finalists. Caesar Gold. 11 sacks. That's pretty good for the end. Leo Prater. Prater was one of my first big recruits on this dynasty. Cool, 2 guys in contention for the Thorpe. The dude has 8 picks, holy cow. Whoops, that'd be... Doak Walker Award, cool. We're in not really contention, but 995 yards, 12 touchdowns. Only 176 attempts. It's quite a bit less than the guys that lead for it. Mainly a passing team. So it would have been nice, a passing team, but don't have anybody in the receiver award. Cool, might win this one. Yeah, Caesar needs the off season, man. He's been getting hurt a lot. Scudda. Dude's a beast. Edge rusher of the year, Caesar. Cool. This one, John Mackey Award. Remington Award, named after Nebraska center Dave Remington. Yeah, I don't kick or punt a lot, so I won't have any guys in there. Oh, I think that's going to end the stream, though. So, how long did we go? Hour 37. Sweet. Alright. Talk to y'all later.